Yeah, and this thing
Takes a few minutes.
we just let it roll, and then we just kind of have a conversation, and then
Okay.
we'll take out all the stuff we don't need.
Hi, I'm Mary Bolton. Kohler Pits Sand and Gravel was established in 1920 by Vic and Ed Kohler, who Vic was my grandparents. My mother is the only surviving Kohler, Catherine Kohler Gamini. We're going to celebrate 100 years next year, and we're very excited to get new equipment because, you know, that's what technology is for these days.
And do you want to talk a little bit more about the company history?
Well, the company history.
Well, hold on just a second. I'm sorry. When we ask, and you're doing a great job with rephrasing, you know, when we ask a question, but just hesitate a second after I finish speaking, or otherwise we won't be able to catch it.
Right.
Okay.
You know, my grandfather and his brother established electric in New Berlin on the west side of New Berlin, so they've been a big player in the New Berlin community. My grandfather and his brother and sister were born down the road at Kohler Ridge, which is the subdivision we just developed last year, with old homestead land, which was my grandfather's family, and then my parents had bought the farm to the east of it. We own about 150 acres between what the company owns, 150 acres. You know, we started collecting recyclable material, and we collect old concrete that we crush up and sell to state and federal projects, because federal and state projects need to have a percentage of recyclable products in their mix. Ron and all the engineer guys do a really good job keeping us you know, busy, and you know, we look forward to a good night 2019.
Excellent.
So just one more question.
Sure.
And maybe you don't know all the details, but so you guys have owned this HL 960 for a few years now?
No, we've only owned it since last year, like last August, September.
Something like that.
Yeah. Before that, we usually had cases, and then Ed and Ron ran into this gentleman, and well, they started doing, you know, looking on the internet. I mean, you know, you can search anything nowadays, and I really don't know how they chose this, other than, you know, they had everybody come out, interview everybody, and they liked the product. They liked the product. You know, the funny thing is, my dad would never let him buy electronical equipment because he couldn't drive it. So he's probably looking down going, guys, I can't drive this. My dad was an operating engineer when he first married into the family in 1952. My dad married into the family, started working at Kohler's Brothers Sand and Gravel, did that till 1958, started his own business, New Berlin Ready Mix.
Excellent. So we just, you know, we always like to ask people, well, why Hyundai? So how would you, if you had anything?
I think
hold on one second. Just
that would be a Ron question. That would be a Ron question.
Ron, okay.
We have to go find Ron. You know, I don't know that much about equipment because I have all these people that know smarter equipment than me.
Yeah, that was great. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, we actually did. You moved a little bit, and it was out of the frame, but we got it this way, so we're good.
You know, I'll say, you know, I am the president of the company, but the president is only good as the people that work with her and for her. Because you earn respect. You're
Right.
giving it to you. You
Well-
earn respect.
Amen.
And you know, we've had questions on things. You call up people. I call up Ron or our consultant Ed Milliken, who's out of the country in Cabo San Lucas, suffering. Eddie has worked in the industry for a long time, so he maybe had some knowledge about the equipment because he worked for a big developer for 30 years, and he's known my family forever. So, you know, he probably, and these guys call up people. You know, they're not afraid to call a salesman or a technician person, come out, talk to us, talk to the engineers. I mean, Jim's been in the construction business for a long time. I would say it's not what you know, it's who you know, because that's the person that's going to help you find what works for your project. You know, it's like concrete. It's not one thing fits all. You know, this is a machine that's for us, and that's what's really important. You know, not that it shouldn't be for somebody else, but that you can, you know, make it your own type thing.
That's great.
Great. Thank you so
That was
much.
awesome.
Thank you.